What up, YouTube? It's JP Chillin' 69 here, coming to you with another deck profile. This time I'm going to be deck profiling Madolches I put together for the new September 2013 format. So, yeah, let's get into it. So you play your 3 Matchland, it's your searcher. You can't go wrong with 3. You have to play it. If you don't, I don't know what you're doing. Then the 3 Messenger Lotto, it's basically, it searches your spells out when you special it. You don't really want to draw it, but you have to play 3 because you have to special them from deck to get their effect off, basically. And then the 2 Hoot Cake, it's an amazing card. You just banish a monster in your graveyard and then special one, usually going to be this guy, because then you get your searches off and you can just start plussing from there. And then the 2 Mewful, the little cat guy, just basically you can normal and special, and like it's part of the big reason that you can OTK in this deck, and it's just an amazing card. And then the 1 Crufson, because it's a decent card. I mean, I don't like it that much, but you gotta play it. And then for the non-Madolches, I play 2 TG Striker, because being able to synchro into like cards like this bad boy is a pain in the ass for most decks nowadays, and can't go wrong with Beast and Barkion. And then to go along with that, you gotta play 2 Warwolf, those 2. And then, yeah, basically if your TGs get destroyed, you can search either one, and Warwolf is a big combo that basically you can just go summon the cat, then special that from hand, and then special this guy from your hand, and then you just go off from there, and shit gets really crazy. And then for hand traps, gotta play 2 Veiler, obvious, 2 Maxis, and then 2 Trags. Some people don't play Trags, but it's a good card because you can basically just keep your hand full all the time. And then, so it just gets really big, and then you can take littler monsters in other decks, so why wouldn't you run it? So that's it for monsters. Now on the spells, play the 2 Chateau. You gotta play it. Excellent card. Basically just, if your Madolches would go to deck, you can just add them back to your hand instead. It's really good, and they all get their 500 boost, so they get a little bigger. And then the 2 Ticket. Basically another search card. If a Madolche is put back in the deck, you can just search a different one to hand. And then if you control Fairy, you can special it, so it's just, they're just really good. Like, and the ability to search them with Messenger Lotto is just amazing. So there's those. And then staple-ish, play 3 MST, because we're only allowed fucking no heavy storm anymore, so you gotta keep the MSTs going, keep back row away. And 2 Forbidden Lance, because your monsters getting removed and destroyed and all that stuff is just a pain, because you gotta get your plays through. Then the last spell is Book of Moon, because people don't like it anymore, but Book of Moon's coming back because of all the XYZs and stuff. You can just set them, and then so they can't use their effects, and then just go off from there. Then for traps, we got your slowly reducing down staples. You got the 2 D-Prison. Most people didn't play it at more than 2, but still, it's just the fact that they needed to semi it. So, yeah, the 2 D-Prison. 2 Mirror Force, Mass Removal. It's good. And we got 1 Bottomless. Bottomless is bottomless. Should have been at 1, but your 1 Warning. Your 1 Tor, it just punishes bad players. It's a really good card. Mass Removal. 1 Compulse. I'm really sad that this card went to 1, because I like to play it at 2, sometimes 3, because it's just an easy way to get rid of Drago Sack and just good XYZs and synchros, and it just can really disrupt a fucking play. And so it's just an amazing card. But I'm sad I went to one. And then one Palooza, because you can search it with Messenger Lotto, and you just, like, if you have a handful of Madolche, somehow you can just slam them all out there and push for game. And then the one Scrap Iron Scarecrow, because basically it just makes them all overextend, because you have to play another monster to get around this, and then, so after they have a couple monsters, you're just set to Mirror Force, and then it's good from there. So that's it for the main deck. I think it's 41 cards, I'm just kind of guessing. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. For the extra, we got the one MX Saber Invoker. You have to play it. It just makes your OTKs so possible, because you can just make your rank 3 play and then special your Messenger Lotto and go into a rank 4 like Tiramisu or Blade Armor or anything like that. Then for other rank 3s, play a Zen Mains and an Acid Golem. I want to play a Leviair, but I don't know where mine went. I must have misplaced it, but I'm going to make that a Leviair, or just add it in there and take something else out, because you need that, because you banish so much with Hoot Cake and stuff like that. It's just really good in here. So that's it for rank 3s. Then 4s, there's a lot of them. You got your 2 Queen, best card. You just shuffle back 2 Madolche monsters into the deck, and then shuffle 2 of their cards into the deck. And so basically, like, if you have Ticket and Chateau going, you're going to, like, add those cards back to hand, and then search another one, and then you can special it, because she's a fairy. So you're basically just plussing 2 to 3 almost every time you use her effects. She's amazing. And then Blade Armor Ninja, because Messenger Lottos are warriors, and it just gives you that open field OTK if you need it. Then more generics, we got Cowboy, Black Ship of Corn, Abyss Dweller. Water's still a good deck. Fairy King Alberditch. It basically is just used to get over big monsters, because it puts it at 28 when you need to run something over because its effect. And then Crazy Box, because it's an Eradicator target. Spellbooks are still decent. Maestroke, Utopia, Chain. Then for the Synchro, I only have the one Beast. I need a Barkion because I don't have one, but I'm looking to pick one up soon, because it's just, Beast and Barkion are excellent cards, and just shutting down Spell and Trap completely is just ridiculous. But yeah, so that was my Madolche deck profile. Just tell me what you think of it, and like, rate, comment, subscribe, and keep watching.